Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Sally Pinto and I'm from the Yonkers Newark neighborhood naturally occurring retirement community. We launched back in January of 2020 and we're here to serve seniors 60 plus in Northeast Yonkers. We have lots of fun programs and activities, and we also have a lot of resources for you as well. Our programs include meditation chair yoga, body mind fitness, bingo, and any other programs that you might be interested, like arts and gardening. We have our resource specialist, Alexis Smith, who can help you with finding services and activities out there for you, as well as our nurse, Barbara Simone, who can help answer your health-related questions. We're here for you, we're here for our community, and we look forward to seeing you in our programs. Enjoy.
Hello, everybody. I'm Alexis Smith, the resource specialist with the Yonkers Newark. I'm here to help with application assistance, referrals for home delivered meals, and transportation services will be coming soon. We also offer Zoom activities and Zoom programs. And if you have any other questions or concerns, I'm here to help. Thank you so much and enjoy the program.
Welcome. I'm Barbara Simone, registered nurse. I recently retired from Westchester County's Health Department as a public health nurse. I am now here to try to assist you with any medical or preventive care issues. Enjoy this program, and I'm looking forward to working with you.
Sally, thank you, Z, thank you, Barbara, thank you, everybody. Happy birthday, Barbara. All right, so let me start off by catching you up a couple things I've been doing. I have a van that's ready to be converted into a living space. I've also been going on a couple different diets, and I haven't gotten a chance to wrap those up for you. So I started with carnivore for 20 days, vegan for 20 days. Now I'm currently on blood type O for 20 days. Each of these diets eliminates a number of foods, and I get to reset my microbiome, practice metabolic flexibility, and kind of understand which foods react better for me. So I liked carnivore in that I had a lot of energy. My brain fog went up a little bit though. When I went on to vegan, the brain fog went away, but I had a hard time feeling full. And I wasn't, I just didn't, chasing protein was something that I was constantly doing. Right now I'm on blood type O, and I'm missing coffee and I'm missing refined grains, but it's interesting trying to live without those and trying to understand how my body reacts. And I will tell you more about that in the future if you are interested. So without further ado, let's get into the warm-up. I hope you guys have some water nearby. I'm going to sit up straight in our chair, squeeze through the lower core, try to get that sensation down as deep as you can. Hold your spine up as high as you can, and arms out to the side. Let's start with neck rolls today. So we'll go 6 times in each direction. Feel the tightness each way. Really put your mind into your neck. Try to understand where it's the most tight. We're going to use that understanding and come back to it in just a minute. Sometimes I find it helps if I close my eyes. All right, so we got a basic understanding of where we are tightest in our neck. Now let's take our right hand, put it into the left side of our neck above the collarbone, and go easy on it. Breathe for 30 seconds while we find those tight muscles and give them a little bit of self-massage. 3, 2, 1. Now paying attention to that tightness, roll each way 3 times again. All right. Did you feel any looser on that side? I certainly did. Okay, let's hit the other one. Three, 2, 1, 3 rolls each way again. All right. Then let's get our shoulders warmed up. So pull your shoulders back and down, chest up, core tight, and then lift the elbows high, trying to keep the shoulders down. So keep the traps from moving. Try to move just through the shoulder here. So go up and down. You should feel your shoulder blades move as well. If you can focus on that core tightness, I know that's a lot to think about. Trying to get everything involved. All right, we'll spend 30 seconds just warming those up, get the blood flowing. Three, 2, 1, and shake them out however you feel. All right, now we're gonna get the legs moving. Send some blood down to the toes. Again, focus on that core tightness right through here. If you can get it all the way to the bottom, great. Try not to flare your rib cage up either and put any pressure on your back. That tight right through the top. Three, 2, 1, and you can rest those legs. All right, we're gonna work on the smaller muscles of the hip today while we're sitting in the chair. So the first 4 exercises, we're gonna go each leg for 40 seconds. First one will be foot out straight, then turn that foot to the outside. Now, if you wanna slide down into your chair, as long as you're holding through your core, that's fine. You can get a little bit further away, use a little bit more of that leg. We're gonna pulse up and down. Try to feel some strain through the inside of the leg. Again, we're gonna go 40 seconds. So if that starts to become a lot, just take a break. You don't wanna feel any pain in the knee. Just wanna feel tension right through here. All right, so after we do both of those on each leg, still find that spot in the chair where you feel like this activates it best for you. Could be further back, could be further forward. Pick your knee up, toe flexed, round and point. Then back in, round and point. Point here, try to open up the hip, pull back in, flexing all the way down through the calf, through the front of the leg. Round, point. So again, we'll do 40 seconds each side there. Those will be our 4 chair exercises. Then we'll come around behind and we'll start with a squat. Get the whole body moving. We love getting our legs moving. After that, we're gonna windmill the arms. We're gonna bring them over. I'm sorry, I had this down earlier. Okay. Oh my God. Well, that was quite possibly the worst thing that could happen. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Salvage. Glass didn't break. All right. Well, let's keep going then, shall we? I'll clean this up afterwards. All right, after the windmill, where we knock everything off the wall behind us, come a little bit further forward. Then we're going to take to the legs again. Come down, either side, either side. All right. Good thing the dogs weren't here to see that. They would have been real upset. Okay. And finally, reaching up overhead. We can even add a toe lift if you'd like, or if you're feeling stable with both feet on the ground, just reaching up is good as well. Oh, Lordy. Okay. So starting with 1 foot out in front, 40 seconds, point, pull that toe back towards you, and we're gonna pulse up and down. All right, ready? Here we go. All right, keep that knee flexed. Try to keep your quad tight. Keep that knee perfectly straight, pulling that toe up towards you. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Switch to the other side. Excuse me, we have about 10 seconds of rest. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. Pulse through the inside. This is the adductor, one of the muscles that pulls your leg in, pulls that kneecap in, resets it. A lot of people's kneecaps start to drift towards the outside of their knee. We want to stay even, pull that in. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Next one, the in, round, and point. I don't know about you, but I can feel it popping in my hip as that comes around. We have so many different little muscles inside the hip, so let's give them all a little workout. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and here we go. This one's proven to be harder than I anticipated. Could be a good thing. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Ooh, that's a deep burn right there. Okay, 20 seconds, then we'll switch to the other one. Feel a little tension through there. Waking the hips up today. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Take a breather. Be careful of your space. Notice if there's anything that your windmills might hit. 10 seconds. First one we're doing is squats. Let's see how low we can get here. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Three, 2, 1, and relax. All right, for the windmills or whatever variation you're gonna want to do, let's come over to the side, turn as we rotate our arms. So we get that core twist while we're reaching out through our arms as far as we can. You feel that strain through your shoulder, into your back, into your hip as you turn side to side. Be careful. All right, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Three, 2, 1, and rest. That exercise is going to give me nightmares. Okay, next one. So hands on, kneeling down, pushing back up if we like. Use a little tricep or you can drive through that hip, the front leg. So when we're pushing up, let's make sure we're pushing up through our heel, not through the toes. So we want to use the back of the leg as much as possible. All right. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Ten more seconds so you can get a little bit lower for these next few. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. If you don't have your shoes off, pay attention to your feet anyway. But if you do have your shoes off, try to spread your toes out as wide as you can as we reach up overhead. Spread those toes out. Use all of them. Use all the little muscles in your feet. Get us up. Pays off. Training the feet pays off upstream the whole way. All right. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Three, 2, 1, and rest. I'm feeling taller already. All right, back to working on those hip muscles. If these are starting to get a little sore, or if at any point they start to get a little sore, adjust slightly. So if you want to go inside and pulse up that way, instead of turning your toe outside, that's another variation you can try. But if you're feeling good, if you're feeling ready, 3, 2, 1, let's pulse here. Get a little workout in the calf, as well as the inside of the leg. Foot is straining to pull those toes back towards you. A little pulsing. You can even pulse a little bit slower if you like. So you can get it up a little higher. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Puppies. All right, other side. 3, 2, 1. There we go. I think it's harder on my left leg for some reason. Just noticing that now. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh yes, definitely feeling that burn starting to come right in through here. Hope you are as well. Make some circles next. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Pull that knee up, around, point the toe, pull in, around. This one is a particular challenge. Take your time with it. Be mindful of everything that's going on from your hip down to your toes. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. I'm certainly feeling that one right along this band in here. And 3, 2, 1. Let's get the other leg. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Everything's falling apart. Okay. So squats are first as we're standing behind the chair. If you are feeling those core muscles we warmed up and those hip muscles we warmed up, see if we can hold them tight as we stick our hips back and sit down into those hips. Try not to round that back. Start to feel any tension. Back down here. See if we can come up a little bit higher, hold a little bit tighter. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's do it this way. And 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. Oh, getting shivers just thinking about it. All right. And empty the mind. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, next one's going to be the lunges, going down to the side each way. If you found a way to challenge yourself on these, great, keep going for it. But if you want to make it, if you haven't, if you're feeling like they're super easy, spread your feet out a little bit wider. See, that wider base will force your leg to not come over your toe. You can stay back here, drive through the heel, keep that 90-degree angle of the shin and the thigh, and work the back of your leg a little more. All right, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right. We're going to stand up tall, reach overhead, spread the toes out, thinking about them almost individually. It seems so foreign to me to think about my toes individually, but I'm trying to develop a mindset around it. I feel like individual control will lead to greater balance, greater stability through the knees and hips and ankles. Just a theory. You can try it, or you can do however you like, but 3, 2, 1, we're reaching overhead. All right, how is this a core exercise for you? Are you leaning back? Can you keep the core tight? Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have one more round. If you have any water, feel free to take some now. I spilled mine everywhere. So we have about 10 seconds when we get into round 3. Come towards the front of your chair if you'd like. Point the foot, turn it outside, and 3, 2, 1, pulses. All right, this is the last round, so it should be the hardest. Let's see if we can get as much benefit out of this as possible. Feel that leg engage. Squeeze that kneecap back down into your knee. Pull that foot up even higher. Three, 2, 1. Ooh, and rest. Starting to feel that one all the way down into my calf. All right, 10 seconds, then we're gonna hit the other side. So if this one needs a shake, or however you need to prepare. 3, 2, 1, and pulse. 20 seconds to go. Keep working hard. I think this one's starting to make me sweat. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Ooh. And then next one, hopping around in a circle in 10 seconds. 1 deep breath. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, pull your knee out as far as you can this round. So you can go a little bit farther. Make a bigger circle with that hip. We're getting a deep pop in there somewhere. Each one of these chunk right through there. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. Hip is feeling good. Let's get the other one going. And we're aiming to get that leg out as far as you can. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Fifteen seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and done. Last 4 exercises, guys. Let's put in some good effort here so we can finish strong before a nice calming meditation to send us into the day. So 10 seconds, we're gonna squat. See if we can get lower, maybe move a little bit faster. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Focus on squeezing the glutes on your way back up. Squeeze the hamstrings. Core stays tight. Don't want to let that back round, but we're moving. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, let's get those arms warmed up. Being aware of our space. Sure we don't hit anything. And 3, 2, 1. Reaching as far as we can. Up high and over. Remember, shoulder like the hip, ball and socket joint. So it has a lot of range of motion. Let's give it some use. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, feet wider, even than last round, if you'd like. If you're feeling like you're getting a good deep burn out of these, find that position that works for you. Put the mind into the heel of the foot. We're gonna drive out from there in 3, 2, 1, down, push back up. Ten seconds. Keep moving a little bit faster. 3, 2, 1, rest. Last one for the day, guys. Working the entire body of this exercise, all the way down from our toes up to our fingertips. 10 seconds, reaching overhead. Try to touch the ceiling. Get as close as you can, a little bit further than last time. 3, 2, 1, here we go. 10 seconds to go. Reach as high as you can. Push through those toes. Reach through the fingertips. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Let's come on back to a seated position. And just start to breathe together. Deep inhale. Fully exhale. We're going to breathe in for 6 and out for 6. So inhale for 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I want you guys to try this breathing pattern that I've heard works for some practitioners. It's worked for me a couple times. Really slow the heart rate down, test the carbon dioxide levels, work on our flexibility in that manner. So we're going to do an inhale through the nose. You can go slow, you can go medium. I wouldn't go fast. Inhale through the nose for 4. We're going to hold it at the top for 7. And then we're going to exhale through the mouth for 8. So inhale, exhale, and then here we go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In again for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathing on your own. All right. Maybe your heart rate's still going. Maybe that helps slow it down a little bit. But as we come together to finish up our practice and go through this meditation, starting to take into account, into your awareness, all the sights and sounds around you. Feeling the sensation of your body pressed into the chair, your feet on the floor or on the chair, your hands on your lap or on the chair. And on the next exhale, slowly closing the eyes. And let's bring our attention to the ball of light that we've talked about before. We're going to work on filling our body up with light, releasing any stress. So starting at the feet, feel that sunlight trickling into the toes, and slowly pouring its way up through your body, up to the knees, up to the thighs, into the hips, traveling all the way up. Whatever pace works for you. Feel free to start over, beginning at the toes, accepting in that sunlight, letting it wash away any sense of stress, anxiety. Just being here right now. Once you start to feel the entire body filled with that light, start to bring the focus to the breath and begin to count 1 on the inhale and 2 on the exhale. All the way up until a count of 10. Then starting back over at 1. On the inhale, think about anything that's come into mind, anything that is stressing your body. And then on the exhale, just let it go, let the body soften and come back into the space around you. The next time you get to count of 10, releasing that focus on the breath and letting the mind do whatever it wants. Then bringing the mind back into the room, into the space around you, focused on bring back in any noises, any smells. Feel that sensation of your body pressing into the chair, hands into the lap, feet into the floor. And as soon as you are ready, opening your eyes, and we will be done with today's session.